may mga nag-request kung paano i-apply yung fixed end moment formulas na to for any type of loading. Itong dalawa lang. So we have an example here that demonstrates these formulas. So meron tayong fixed ended beam, and then merong moment load dyan, tas dito naman merong trapezoidal load, which doesn't act over the whole span. So wala tayong general formula para dyan. So yung gagawin natin, we will apply integration para makuha natin yung fixed end moments. So yung gagawin natin, we will apply this formula in conjunction with this one. Itong dalawa lang yung formulas na kailangan mong sauluhin sa fixed end moments. The rest are useless. So ito lang. Let's try to solve MA. So yung MA, sa general formula natin para sa moment, ito yan. And then since meron din tayong trapezoidal load, ito lang yung gagamitin natin, but we will apply integration. So essentially, add mo lang yung effects ng dalawa. Now, dito sa applied moment, positive yung dalawa, assuming na this is clockwise. So kapag counterclockwise yung moment, kagaya nito, then you would have to use a minus sign for M. Yan lang yung dapat mong tandaan para sa moment loads. Again, the initial assumption here is clockwise. So kapag counterclockwise, opposite yung sign. Therefore, this would be negative 15 times, ano yung B? Diba, B is the distance from the right end patungo sa moment load. So, ito yan. Ito yung distance B. So, this is 2 plus dalawang 1.5, magiging 5 meters. Then, yung A niya naman is equal to 1 meter. So, this would be negative 15 times B, which is 5. Then, divided by L. Yung L naman is 2 plus 1, 3 plus dalawang 1.5, magiging 6. Then, multiplied by 3A, which is 1, and then L is equal to 6 minus 1. So, input mo na lang yan sa calculator. We would get minus 15 times 5 over 6. Then 3 times 1 over 6 minus 1. This is 25 divided by 4. Ayan. And then, for the trapezoidal load naman, usually, yung limits na gagamitin ko for integration is kung saan nag-start yung load and then saan siya nag-end. From left to right. And then, yung lower limit ko always at the location of the starting point. Then, upper limit is the location of the termination point. So, we can define this as X up to this point lang. So, consider a differential strip. Parang ganyan. Then, this is equal to dx. So, kapag dx yan, itong height niya naman is equal to y. So, we have to express y in terms of x para magamit natin yung general formula na to. And then, just integrate. So, now, yung height na y dyan, essentially, parang ano yan, 10 plus this certain height ng triangle. So, we can split this into two shapes. Parang ganyan. Itong height na to, this is equal to 10 kN per m. Then, yung height na yan, this one, in terms of x, we can use ratio and proportion. Yung height ng triangular load would be 30 minus 10. So, this is equal to 20. So, kapag 20 yan, and then yung base niya is equal to 2, we can use ratio and proportion. So, label ko na lang yan. Itong height na to, label ko as y prime. So, y prime, ito yung height, then yung base niya is x. This one. Y prime is to x equals 20, height ng buong triangle, divided by the base. So, 20 over 2. Therefore, y prime is equal to 20 over 2 becomes 10. Then, multiply mo lang yung x sa kabila, equal to 10x. So, yung total height, y, would be equal to 10 plus y prime. Therefore, y is equal to 10 plus 10x. Ayan. Now, since alam na natin yung y, essentially, yung point load natin at any point would be the area of this differential strip. Diba? Kasi, y times dx, yan yung resultant niya. Parang ganyan. So, this is y dx. This is the point load or concentrated load at any point. Therefore, yan yung isa-substitute natin, yung y dyan, substitute natin sa P. Kasi yan yung concentrated load at any point. So therefore, we would have to integrate from 0 up to 2. Starting point ng load, 0 yan. Kasi ito yung originating point natin. Then, nag-end siya dito sa 2 meters. So, kaya 0 to 2. Then, we have negative P is equal to 10 plus 10x according to the figure. But, essentially, this is to be multiplied by dx. Ayan. Ito yung concentrated load by theory. Pero, yung dx sa calculator, by default, andito yan. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-type dyan. And then, ano naman yung A? Diba, yung A dyan sa formula is the distance from the left end patungo sa point load. So, yung A dyan, considering this differential strip, we would have 1 plus 1.5 plus x. Yan yung value ng A. So, parang ano yan, 1 plus 1.5 is 2.5. Then, plus x. Ayan, itong distance na to. Yan yung A. Then, yung B naman, ito, that would be equal to L minus A. So, yung total length natin is equal to 6 meters, then minus A, which is 2.5 plus x. Then, wag mong kalimutan na naka-square yan. So, square this value, then divided by L squared. So, 6 squared. So, I hope malinaw lang. Now, input natin yan sa calculator. Integral from 0 to 2. So, press equals. We would get negative 196 divided by 9. So, ito na yung sagot natin. Now, add mo lang yung dalawa. Yan na yung fixed end moment dun sa A. Or yung reaction sa A. So, 25 over 4. Then, minus 196 divided by 9. We would get negative 559 over 36. This is kilonewton meter. This is approximately negative 15.53. Then, kilonewton meter. So, let's try to check. So, we have a span of 6 and then merong fixed ends. Tas dito naman merong moment load which is counterclockwise. Value is 15. Then, applied 1 meter from the left. So, palitan natin to. So, makikita nyo, 6.25. And then, yung direction niya is clockwise. So, kaya ito, naging positive yan. Positive clockwise. Then, ano yung value ng 25 over 4? Diba, 25 over 4 is equal to 6.25. So, ito yan, 6.25 clockwise. Then, kapag i-add natin yung trapezoidal load, nag-start siya from 2.5. Ayan. Then, nag-end 2.5 plus 2, we have 4.5. Or essentially, yung span niya is 2 meters lang. Then, starting load is 10. And then, yung end load niya is equal to 30. Ayan. So, makikita nyo, yung moment dyan, this one, is equal to 15.5277 counterclockwise. Ito yung value na yan. Negative 559 over 36. So, pag i-input mo yan, this is exact talaga. Negative 15.527. So, as your practice naman, try to solve the fixed end moment dun sa kabilang side, which is 29.472. Then, clockwise yan. Sige, so I hope na nakatulong to. And then, hopefully, in the case na nakalimutan nyo yung conventional method, you can just use this formula. Itong dalawa lang. Huwag mo na i-pressure yung sarili mo na mag-memorize ng maraming formulas. If you can just apply these formulas and then incorporate integration, kaya mo na lahat. Now, sa next videos naman natin, yung 3 moment equation factors naman. But essentially, same concept pa rin sa example na to. Then you can obtain any 3 moment equation factor, whether 6a barred a over L or 6a barred b over L. Itong 4 na formulas lang din. Kayang-kaya yan.